Test, test, test. Can you guys hear me? And can you hear when I open this chest? Welcome Samira2, welcome the King Skittles, welcome Karis Sophia, me333, welcome Canadian Sasquatch, Sherry, Christmas92, Avor Normsberg, let's see who else, John Bowers, Adam Hernandez, Ivan Rusty. Glad to have all of you guys here today. Welcome one, welcome all, as well as Vivacia Dreams, welcome. We are streaming on 3 services today, Twitch. No chest sound, really? No chest sound, really? It's showing up in Mixer. I'm seeing very faint. Okay, I can turn it up. All good? Glad to have all of you guys here today with me on my stream. Let's see, what are we doing? We are continuing to work on our insanely large, insanely complicated scaffold here. I'm thinking well, for one thing, let's break that before a ghast spawns on it, but let's also break that before a ghast spawns on it. Supposedly in the next update they're going to get rid of ghost blocks, but you know, I'll believe that when I see it. So, yeah, this is already feeling a lot fuller with the work we've done so far. But I'm trying to figure out what else I want to do this episode. Like, I don't know if I want to do an episode where I talk about Patreon, because Patreon just, I was originally, so here's the thing, is I was originally going to go do the Secret Santa drawing today, but, False said to wait until Friday to pull people's names, which hurts, because I was hoping to start building the Secret Santa thing sooner than that, but, you know, that's fine, that's how it goes sometimes. So I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do today and tomorrow and Friday's stream. I guess Friday's stream I can do what I planned to do today, which was open the Secret Santa thing and start brainstorming. But that's still like... Am I hearing a magma cube? Is it down underneath? Okay, yeah. So anyway, core concept, I don't know exactly what what I'm planning to do today. So if you guys have any topics that you think I should possibly bring up or discuss, Patreon is timely, but I don't like recording talking about how money systems work. Like, I don't, part of the point of you guys supporting me on Patreon is that I don't constantly have to ask for money, because some of you guys take good care of me anyway. Although I am constantly asking for money, because, yeah, if you want the next Hermit Skies to be ad-free, feel free to chip in $5. Today's episode went up earlier today. I was super proud of how that one came out. It ended up being like 28 minutes, and it's pretty good. Maybe 27 minutes, but anyway. Today's Hermit Skies episode, I'm really happy with, and it includes my favorite song that I've ever written, Send Me a Wave Via Subspace. How is my day? My day at work is insane right now. We have all sorts of things that need to be changed at the absolute last minute, but they're not so bad that I had to skip my lunch break, so I'm still here, but it's always one of those things, like, and in fairness, like, a lot of the things that we're changing at the last minute are things that I wanted to change anyway, just, and everybody was like, oh, I don't really see the point in that, and now they do see the point in that at the last possible second, and they're like, okay, Joe, make all these changes, and it's like, well, this would have been easier to do up front, but you know how that is. So, let's go ahead. So, I'd rather be changing things to the way I think they should be than away from the way I think they should be, if that makes any sense. That's the only thing that's keeping me from being too stressed out about that. Okay, so we're just going to kind of keep coming through here. Welcome, Vito Rita. We are just doing some digging on the Hermitcraft server. Opening up the ceiling of our nether hub. Got this segment here done pretty well. So, yeah, I need to cough 1 second. Oh, I have a separate studio from my office, me 333. I'm not at my office anymore. Well, I'm at my personal office, but like where I work, I have an office there too. So, yep. I have presently subbed to you, and I just found out what I'm missing. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Canadian Sasquatch says, I get last-minute changes all the time on projects I manage, which undoes all the planning. That is exactly how that goes. Luckily, like I said, these are changes that I'd suggested earlier, and so I'd started planning them. We just hadn't implemented any of them. Because I was like, we could knock some of these out and it would make everything a lot better. And it's like, nah, we're not really interested in that. That's like, now we are only interested in that. Yay. Let's see. So, I guess if, like, bang for our buck-wise, visually speaking, the best thing we could do here is actually just to continue bringing this, over. Okay, yeah, because the glass from these panes is going to go there. So, why don't we just kind of keep working on that for a little bit. And we'll start recording segment of this show a little bit later than usual, because I've already recorded the intro part of it, yesterday, kind of. So, that's nice. We're a little bit less crunched for time than we might normally be. Okay, so we're going to have one go here, and then, whoops, here, and then finally here. And I think that we're going to stop the slant when we get to there. That's going to be about where the line is. Oh, I did part of this wrong. This first tier is actually supposed to be... Let's swap out our Silk Touch pick real quick. Whoops. This is supposed to be double wide on this part. I'd messed that up, it looks like. I thought it looked like it was getting thinner, and I couldn't place exactly why. Okay, so we'll just put this there. Little fixes like this can make all the difference. I'm not sure how visible this is, because it's such a dark room in this area here. Maybe I should put some torches on it in the short term. We'll pull these later, but just for while we're working, I think that that's going to make it a lot easier to see what we're working on. Okay. The Zero says, do you delete these live streams after doing them? Basically, after I do... So, while I do the live stream, I'm actually working on the stuff that's going to be in the episode. So, I cut down the episode, and then So, basically, I edit the live stream into the episode. So, when you watch an episode of my show, it's like you are watching the live stream without all the parts where I have the camera on. I turn the camera off when I do the recording segments, because I feel like it's more professional. Like the camera is the more casual goofing around thing. So like, but like an episode doesn't need 25 minutes of me just digging stuff like this. But I've got to do 25 minutes of digging stuff like this. So, that's where that time comes from. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the follow, Mist Medusa 875. Let's see. So, yeah, like I said, if you guys have a discussion topic that you'd like to see me talk about this episode, let me know. I already actually, I know what I want to do for the next Hermit Skies episode I've already recorded, but the one after that, I want to, go and call out Isuma, because Isuma apparently wants to have an ugliest base contest, and I think I'm going to win. So, but that would be on Hermit Skies, not on here. Man, People are sending out messages about this Patreon thing like crazy. But once again, like, that's not really episode material. Chrisman92 says, I watch all your live streams. Well, thank you. Talk about world events. Let's see. There was an election in Alabama last night that I'm very pleased with the results of. But that's not necessarily something that I'm equipped to talk about for the actual episode. Like, I can casually talk about it here, but I didn't do enough research to feel like I could... There's not a speculative element to that. So, like, if I'm doing something like making up funny names for new political parties, I can make up funny names on the fly. But if I'm going to talk about, like, an analysis of an election, that requires a little bit more thinking that I've not yet done. So much netherrack all up in here. Man. What's going on in California? Ozothoth hasn't provided an update recently. I know that we're having those fires. Do I have any cute daughter stories? Oh, that's a good point. I could talk about Christmas lights. So we actually went and walked around. Uh-oh, running out of disk space on C. Let's resolve that real quick before it crashes OBS. Windows, temp. Here's a bunch of cab files. Delete. Yes. That's how much I love Windows. I just deleted 3 gigabytes of CAD files because I could. I don't know, it just keeps generating those. So the thing about net neutrality is I feel like if you don't know about it at this point, like, I'm not gonna reach you. And also the FCC is the ones that need to not break it, and they're not watching my show. So I feel like there's only so much I can do there. Oh, Kara says what's going on in Catalonia, not California. Not sure so much these days. Yuri says, okay. So let's see. Yeah, so cute daughter stories. Yeah, I could talk about how I took my daughter to go look at Christmas lights the other day. That might be a good one. So, I'm going to save that for when I'm actually in recording mode, though. Why aren't these combining? What is this? Black wool. Hope I haven't been putting black wool in some of these. No, it looks like they're all nether brick. Okay, good. I would have looked really silly if that was the case. And, oh, this is where this ends, anyway. So, yeah, we'll have to figure out how we want to end that exactly, but that means then that this part is going to go up here, like so. Then we'll have some red glass here. Have we ditched the forest idea? The forest is going to be inside the tunnel. Okay. Yeah, see this? This conveys the whole idea a lot better. Oh, we do need to touch up this piece right here. Okay. Welcome, Rian314. Glad to have you on Mixer. The Zero says, I love your style of videos. Other YouTubers record in shortcuts, but you seem to be more down to earth. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I try to think about what I'm going to say for a little bit before I start saying it, and then say a lot of it. It kind of works for me. Let's see. John Bowers says, where is your @JoeHills? I don't... What do you mean, my ampersand? It's on my shirt here. Now I'm looking at my other shirt. There we go. What am I going to do to the other side? We're going to do something. So, the thing is, I kind of, like... So, this takes you to the pig boat. So, I don't know. Because, in some ways, it would be better if I had elements of the pig boat on this side. Because, like, really, the castle is going over here. So, I might do the castle wall between here and here. And really, I don't know. I'm still thinking about this. Excuse me. James74086 on Twitch says, back to work, glad I caught you today. Thank you for watching, James. Always welcome on the stream. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to just have to start scaffolding at this point. We have no other option. So, let's go ahead and hop up here like so. Here's the first thing we're going to do, is we are going to scaffold inward at a rapid pace. Frantic even. Oh, whoops, my eye too far. That is maybe a little too far. I'll eventually have to remove these blocks here, but I'm not going to do that yet, actually. Whoa. Need to not fall down there immediately. That's important for me. But I also need to level my pick up, so... There we go. Okay, so by clearing out some of this here, we are enabling ourselves to more easily work alongside. Okay, here we go. Let's kind of edge our way out here. Okay, so that block is going to go there. Then we'll have one there. Then we'll have one there. That's just going to keep going up a good distance here. There we go. But now we got to kind of clear more of this out to make room for the rest. Now that we have a good idea of how that's going to work. So this next segment here is going to be, I think, 2 blocks wide. Let's verify that. Yeah, it's 2 blocks wide. Whoops. So that means we need to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Dang it, gas. Always spawning in my area. My least favorite type of ghast. A nearby one. Alrighty. See you, Sherry guy. Let's see what else. How long am I streaming? Another 25 minutes. Karis says the Deep South has been making noises again. They've been making noises since the Gore Bush recount issue. I mean, it's hard to say. So I'm hoping that this one is actually only 2 wide. Yeah, good it is. Hey, GL Wexler, glad to have you on Twitch. We are tri-streaming today, so if you see me talking to people who you think aren't there, it's because they are in Mixer or YouTube. Dang it. There we go. So to some degree today, we're just trying to see how much progress we can make on this before I have to start recording again to finish the episode. Because this is like really precise work, and when I try to do it on my laptop at home, I just can't get the speed and precision that I can get with the mouse and the desktop. I say as I fall down. Whoops. Okay, so I think I should just take some of this netherrack brick and dump this. Let's dump that real quick. Hey, welcome, Fun for Knuckle. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Mike M. says, how old are you, Joe? I'm about 31. Let's see. Welcome, Terrence Ponzer. Glad to have you. Okay. So that'll leave us some extra breathing room. I should probably get rid of this black wool for the moment, too. That's not really doing me any favors. Sitting in my inventory there. Do I have any glowstone in here? Just quick check. No? Okay. Fun for Knuckle says, just saw your Mixer tweet. Had no idea you were on here, man. Yep, I stream on Mixer every day from 12:15 Central to 1 p.m. Central on my lunch break. So that's what we're doing. We are streaming on my lunch break. And that's how I record my YouTube videos. Is I do, whoa, why is it, that's freaking out at me. So yeah, I make my YouTube videos by taking pieces of my stream where I turn off the face cam and record them. Karis says, I try to get out of my search bubble but for news, but search engines think they know better than me. That can indeed be difficult. I go out of my way to, if you have like an audible.com subscription, then you get a free, or an included subscription to the audio version of a newspaper of your choice. So I personally went with the Wall Street Journal on that because it's different from what I would get from a lot of my other news sources, but still is a like reputable, like they fact check. They're an actual newspaper. So that's one way I deal with the filter bubble problem myself. Okay, we want to put one there. Okay, so let's see. This is 1, 2. That's 3. Okay, dang it. I accidentally broke 3 blocks I needed then. Nope. Did not need to break those. Dang it, I'm doing really poorly at this. 1, 2, 3. And that means these need to be filled back in. It goes 1, 2, 3. Counting a lot. It doesn't count for much when you can't count. Okay, so then we'll... One, two, three. Yes?
Joe, you just got a package.
Okay. 1 second. Sorry about that. Something came up, but apparently I just got some sort of package, and I have no idea what it is. What is this from? The Master's Tome 4-panel customizable GM screen. The only person I think that... Karis, did you send me something? Because you're the only person that actually has the address here. I was gonna say, like, yeah, that's cool. So, it looks like we just got some mail. From Karis Sophia. Let's go ahead and switch to the big camera. Hey, big camera, you're not working at all. Why are you not working at all? Let's see. Why is that video capture device? Add existing Logicam. Here we are. Cool. Oh, because I shipped Karis Sophia something. So, let's see. It looks like we have something called a Master Tome customizable GM screen. You control every aspect of your campaign. Why don't you control your GM screen? Free yourself from stock standard screen full of tables you don't need. Handy 4-panel GM screen is fully customizable. Prepare the contents you want on a piece of paper, then slide it into one of the tome's 8 pockets. That's actually, I was thinking about printing my own GM screen stuff the other day for the Curse of Strahd thing I was doing. Let's go ahead and open this up and see how it works. It's hard to open this. I have scissors here somewhere. But where do I have scissors here? Scissors. This is really not a safe way to cut things. I don't want to scratch the packaging, but it's really in there good. Okay. How did they package this? This is like 2 levels of plastic deep. Here we go. Whoa. Okay. And the note says, for your studio, from Karis Sophia. Thank you, Karis. So let's see. She says she just bought one for her daughter at Christmas, and she really likes it. Let's see. Dun dun dun. I am unboxing. Ah. Okay, so we have... Ooh, wait, is this also... So it comes with like a dry erase pen. So is this a dry erase surface too for keeping notes on? Oh, this is awesome. Let me, how does this... Open gaming licensed? Interesting. Oh. Oh, this is cool. So it comes with, some default, screens that you can put in there. Let me get the scissors back. And I'm going to hold these up for you guys to look at. So it comes with a bunch of sheets that you can put into slots. So we've got like attack of opportunity triggers, adventuring, just general stats breakdown, lighten and obscureness. Oh, player reference where I could write down with the dry erase marker where I think everybody's at HP-wise or what their stats are, their AC, so I don't have to ask their AC every time I want to hit them. That'd actually be really helpful. All this stuff on combat and grappling is like D&D 3.5, which we use for Pitfalls and Penguins, but not so much for Dungeons and Dragons. and then like condition rules and stuff. This is really neat. So let's see, and then so let me show you how this would work. So then the actual Dungeon Master screen here. Oh, that's cool. Looks like this, and it would have slots that you could put each of those pieces of paper into, like so. You can't see that at all. So that's cool. This is for any sort of tabletop role-playing game. So you gotta kind of wiggle it to get it in there. Come on. Oh, and whoa, the pieces of paper on the outside can be replaced too. That's actually really good for filming. So I don't know if I'm gonna get this piece of paper all the way in here, although I'm already kind of part way through. Okay, yeah, that's neat. I wonder if there's anything on the back of these decorative ones. Nope, they're just decorative. So that's cool. On the back they're just blank, but yeah, this is really neat. Thank you, Karis. This is a very thoughtful gift, and it will help me in my future recording endeavors, as well as just look awesome if I run a Dungeons & Dragons game. Oh, man, this is really cool. Okay, now I've got to get these pieces of paper back in. Let me... I shouldn't mess with my camera, because that always creates problems. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead. We still have to record our Hermitcraft, which is why everybody's here. But, oh, this is awesome. So, thank you again to Karis Sophia for this incredibly thoughtful and kind gift. I'm gonna get some use out of this. This is a good one. So, thank you, Karis. Just go ahead and set this here. Okay. So let's get back into Hermitcraft before we run out of time for the day. Oh, no problem, Karis. It was good I was here at the right time. Okay, so there we go. Minecraft camera. Let's get back into Hermitcraft. Okay. So, thank you guys for putting up with me getting really excited for a few minutes instead of just actually streaming. But yeah, that's a really cool gift. Like, it's actually funny because I had when we did our Pitfalls and Penguins recordings in the past, I actually had a piece of paper, like I would get a big long piece of white paper I'd have to put over somebody else's Dungeon Master screen that had a bunch of logos and stuff on it. And it's like, now I can just put Pitfalls and Penguins on the Dungeon Master screen, or whatever I'm recording in the front side, and then also be able to fully customize the back. That's really awesome. So, thank you, Karis. Let's go ahead and keep doing this. Okay, so where are we on our... Uh-oh, that's actually wrong. We messed that up, didn't we? That's too far out. Do we sometimes have Hermitcraft meetings? We do, but they are not live streamed because they are private. Let's see, let's put one here. GL Wexler says, thank you for the advice on the Nether Portal the other day. It really helped. I'm glad. I'm always happy to help folks. Okay. John Bauer says, Joe, I love your videos. They are very great, and it's stuff that no one can hate. Ah, thank you. I try. We are about to be out of red glass very soon, it looks like, though. Just as a side note. Okay. So, where are we gonna put our next tier of... Okay, actually that still clearly needs to be glass. Then... Okay, so that's the end of the red glass. So we're off the hook for that. Do I watch Stranger Things? Asks Floppy Sock. I do watch Stranger Things. Yep, I hear a gas too smoked out, Josh. Okay. What do we talk about in the meetings? You know, stuff like when to restart the server. Or, you know, like if we want to... Like what kind of scheduling stuff we should do for upcoming group streams and stuff. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Instead of continuously building more pillars to get back up there, we're going to eat a potato. Oh, use the other pickaxe. That is a good note. Thank you. So we got to chop this down now that it's exposed to more sky. Uh-oh. Because we don't want ghasts to start blasting this. Okay, so we'll let that kind of clear out on its own to some degree. Whoops. Needed that one there. Ah, 12:54. Okay, yeah, we are running out of time to record. But I feel like I'm just not as far as I would like. I could do another Hermit Skies episode tomorrow and hold this one for a third day, maybe. Just to have the big punch on progress. Because, like, it always looks better if you have a ton of progress from the start of the video to the end of the video. Let's see. Yep, so let's go ahead and cut down some of this here. Not all, but some. Like, at a certain point, the stuff over here is going to be worthless anyway. Because it's not close enough to wherever we're actually building. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll record an outro here, and if I don't like it, I'll add more to the video tomorrow when I record, and I'll upload Hermit Skies tomorrow instead. So, yeah, because time is definitely a factor. I'm looking at the clock. Face cam off. Start recording. Let's see. Pickaxe. Well, we have gone from 1 panel to 2 to 3 to almost 4. I don't know. But we started on the 5th, and oh my goodness, I've even botched the 6th by combining it yet with the 5th. What an undesirable plea in this case, because I'm not afraid. So we are just gonna fearlessly, the opposite of unfearlessly, start putting, there we go. Now we got all 6 panels established on their way to that portal. And I think that this better than ever really conveys what we're hoping to do with this space. Anyone who comes in here will be like, what's up with that red sky? Oh, it must be Red Sky Bay. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to go. To see Joe. Hills. Yeah, okay. I'm going to keep, like, saying rhyming words until I feel better about my progress here. Because it seems like, on the one hand, no matter how much I do, it keeps looking better. But there's always more to do. And I shouldn't be looking at my inventory. That's not a helpful habit to have when you're trying to, like, showcase your build. So, I've also done some work down here Although ghasts keep blasting me as I do, so that one's even harder. But you know what? Sometimes we just gotta be a little bit smarter than the ghasts, and they'll give us a pass, and we'll work real fast and see what we can construct that may yet last. So, anyway, look at this. From this way. So you got the water down there, you got the red sky over there, and once we start shearing out this ceiling piece, it's gonna be even better. Oh man, this is... Okay, I'm talking myself into liking this more and more, which is great, because I talk a lot, and I'm usually around when I'm doing it. So, this is pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Stop recording. Resume face cam. Yeah, I think that was pretty okay. We'll see how that actually looks. But I think I'm really... Let's see. What else is going on in the chat here? Kindness says, lava's so slow. I wonder if they were basing it off the slow stuff. I mean, lava is not fast in real life. You know, you don't want to be caught in the pyroclastic blast of a volcano. But it's definitely, you know, not... It's not like it's, you know... Lava is not water. It is very slow moving because it's... I almost want to say viscous, but I know viscous is the wrong word. But it's friction. There's a lot of friction against itself as it moves because it's, you know, stone. So, yeah, why don't we just throw some more of this down in here? I've still got a few minutes left before I actually have to go. But I knew if I didn't start that outro, I'd never get to it. Pigman, do you want to step on one of these carpets so that I can... Okay. Nope, you don't. Viscous is the right word, even for solids. I mean, I don't... Well, lava's not really a solid. It's a... Isn't there a special word for, like, particularly viscous fluids? I feel like I'm forgetting it. But, like... Or liquids. Also, gas is not down here, right? Because I don't want to get blasted. Am I going to do something Christmassy? Yeah, I've got a Secret Santa thing planned for Friday's episode. But I can't start on it yet because I don't know who my Secret Santa is. So that's kind of how that works. Don't have any light blue with me. Got plenty of dark blue, though. Viscosity of magma is a term I have heard from professional individuals, according to Kindness Gulch. Thank you, Kindness. Okay, well, thank you guys very much, everyone, for coming out to the stream today. Thank you, Karis, for the kind gift. You are always appreciated as a supporter of the show. This is something I'm looking forward to using. So, okay, until next time, stream, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. It's hard to place blocks while I tell you to leave. But seriously, leave. But keep adventuring while you do it. I need to stop. It's addictive. But I'm out. I'm out of blocks. So, time to get back to work.